but says you'll have to remember, so is thunder and lightning. So anyway, that poor little child, I'm telling you. Anyway, speaking of men again, you know I like that subject, Miss Faye, don't you? Well, this old man, excuse me, gentleman, had always wanted to ride in an airplane. I hope I'm not so old I've told this to y'all before, but anyway, we'll put a new twist on it if I have, excuse me. Anyway, he said, honey, I've got to ride in an airplane. She says, we don't have the money. It's $50. And $50 is $50. And he said, but I've always wanted to ride in the plane. She said, forget it. So the next year the fair came around and he says, hun, I've got to ride in that airplane. My time on this earth is getting short. She said, $50 is $50. Nope, we're not going to spend that money. So you know who wears the pants in that family. But anyway, so he said, okay. Well, the next year, he says, when the fair came out, he says, honey, I'm 75 years old, and I feel like I'm being called, and this will probably be my last chance to ride in that plane. And she was just yelling. Well, the airplane pilot heard him talking. He said, you know, I have seen y'all here for years. You stand here and argue over $50. So what I'm going to do, if you will get in my plane, and when I'm doing all my little dinos and everything, said, and you don't holler, and you don't say a word, I'll give you a free ride. They looked at each other and I said, whoo, what a deal. So they got in the plane, you know, and he zips and zops, you know how they do in those little planes. And, you know, they got back and they landed. And he says, I am so proud of y'all. I cannot believe it. I've never heard a word out of you tonight. And the old man says, well, I almost yelled when my wife fell out of the plane, but